Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again with another one talking about health, wealth, success, happiness, getting rich, getting wealthy, all the good stuff. Go ahead and hit a like and subscribe if you're just coming in, and we'll jump right into this one. So let me swallow this real quick. Hey, yo. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about this entire world and what it is, and how right and wrong do not exist, right? Now, on a moral level, we know nobody needs to tell us when we're doing something wrong, right? When you're messing around with an animal and you're being mean to it or being mean to somebody else, or when you should help out an old lady. You know, we all have that thing within us when we know when we're doing the right or wrong thing. But I'm talking about on the grand scale, right? There is no right or wrong. And this entire world is just based on a battle of influence for the masses. Right? So an example of this is, you know, the thing that's going on between America and Russia, or America and China. Who's to say who's right and who's wrong? You know, people in America believe that what they're doing and what they're fighting for and their beliefs are the right ones, and China and Russia, they're wrong. And vice versa, the same thing. People in China believe that what they're doing is the right way and what America's doing wrong, and same thing with Russia. And, you know, when you realize this and you understand this, it's just like, wow, like this entire world is just based on just a system of beliefs. It's just everything is just there to just try to convince you of whatever it wants to convince you of. And again, when I do these videos, you know, these aren't doom and gloom boomer video, or not boomer, but just doom and gloom videos in general, right? Like, I'm not just sitting here saying this stuff sucks and, you know, it's like, oh man, like everything's a lie, or everything is just, you know, used to try to get me to do something. But when you understand this, when you understand on a grand scale that nothing is either right or wrong, now you can take that power for yourself. You don't have to just get completely brainwashed by the media, by the news, by movies, by music. You can take this power into your own hands and convince yourself of whatever you want to convince yourself of. You know, whatever, figure out what you want to do in this world. You know, the type of person you want to be, and then just go be that person, right? If you believe that racism doesn't exist, it's not going to exist for you. If you believe that you can go out and be whoever you want to be, and you can network and do deals and, you know, socialize with people, and whatever you want to do in this world, you can go do because you believe it. You don't need the world to try to convince you of something. Just convince yourself of whatever you want to do in this world, because that's all it is. That's media and politics and the news and culture and just everything. It's just a battle of influence. It's just, what can we get the masses to believe? And so again, when you realize this, you can get yourself to believe whatever you want, and whatever you want to be true in your life will be true. If you believe you're intelligent, you'll go be intelligent. If you believe that you're smart, or you believe that you're a person who reads books, and you go to the bookstore and you pick up a couple books, and now you start reading them, and you just become whoever you want to become. Again, it's like a video game. It's like you make your own character, and at any moment you could wake up and say, you know what, I want to be this person. I no longer want to be that person anymore. I want to be this new person, and these are the things that I want to believe. I want to believe that I'm rich. I want to believe that I'm successful. I want to believe that I'm smart. I want to believe that I can go out into the world and achieve whatever I want to achieve, and that I can make the type of friends that I want to associate with. And you know, you just start moving throughout the world like this with this new set of beliefs, and watch the world conform to you in your life. You'll realize, you'll be like, yo, hold up, am I this powerful? And it's like, yes, this is exactly how it works. You know, it's crazy when you realize this power and you start using it to your advantage. You almost do feel like kind of like a god, so to speak, right? You kind of, again, because the world will mold itself to you. It will bend the knee to you. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to take over and, you know, be this, you know, this grandiose person. But, you know, when you change your belief system, when you believe in the things that you want to believe, and when you want to make true the things that you want to make true, the world has nothing, it can't do anything but give you what you want. It will put everything that you believe is true in your face, and everything you don't believe, it will get rid of. And it'll start putting you in environments. It'll start putting you around the right people. It'll start bringing in better relationships, better friendships, more money, It'll put you in circles around more intelligent people. If you just believe whatever you want to do in this world, if you just believe it, you can again, if you just change your mind and understand that there is no right or wrong, and you can just believe whatever you want to believe, and then just move through the world that way. So many people right now are convinced that, they're not smart, or they can't do something, or they're being held back, or the reason they're in this situation is because of racism or politics or men, and just, it's crazy that there are women on TikTok making videos sitting there saying that we still live in a patriarchy and we're still oppressed. But, you could just go do whatever you want as a woman. You want to jump on OnlyFans, you jump on OnlyFans. You want to go to school and get a degree and become a doctor, you go to school, get a degree and become a doctor. But in their mind, they have convinced themselves to believe that they can't do whatever they want to do today. Again, it's just a belief. You just change your belief and you change your life. Sometimes it does make me kind of sad understanding this, but at the same time, it does make me more powerful moving throughout the world, understanding that everything you see on the news is, I'm not going to sit there and say a lie is whether it's true or false, but everything, you just need to understand that everything is trying to convince you of something, and you need to peel back the layers and understand, why do they want me to learn this? Why do they want me to see this? Why do they want to just put this thing about America and Iran on the news all day? Why are they trying to hide the Jeffrey files, and now they're trying to shove in these UFO files in our faces? What's going on? What do they want me to believe? What are they trying to gear me up to believe and to think? And honestly, the best thing you should really do is just take an exodus from social media. Get off social media, cut off the news, go be outside, get in tune with yourself, get in tune with nature. What do you want out of life? What do you want to believe? And then just start moving in those directions, right? Again, it's a beautiful thing when you realize this, because you now can take the power into your own hands. You no longer need to be that victim that just believes the world is out to get you, that just believes that you can't do anything in this life because of somebody else, even because the world has convinced you that the patriarchy is there to hold you down, or white people are there to hold you down, or rich people are there to hold you down. It's just like, you know what? Cut all that nonsense out. This is what I want to believe. This is who I want to be, and this is what I'm going after in my life, and go make it happen. And I guarantee you the world will put it in your face. It can't do anything but give it to you. That's how it works. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just talk about that for a little bit, because people really don't realize that there is no right or wrong on a grand scale of things. There is no true or false. It's just a battle of influence. What can we make the people believe? And if we shove it down their throats as much as possible, they will believe it. They will believe that these people are the bad guys and that we're the good guys. It's just a battle for influence. And who holds the influence, holds the control over the masses, unless some people wake up and understand that, hey, you know what? It's my life, and this is what I want to believe, and this is the things that I want to hold on to, and this is what I believe is to be true. And you just move throughout the world like a powerful being, and nothing can stop you. And you go make what in your life, you make happen what you want to happen in your life. I don't know if that made sense or not. It's just, you move through the world like a powerful force, and whatever you want to believe in, whatever you feel is true, is true. If you feel like nobody can stop you, you can make all the money in the world, and you can be successful, and you can have great relationships and great intimacy with the opposite sex or whatever, then that's what it will be. Because that's what you believe. If you believe none of those things, if you believe like, oh, I'm a loser, I can't do this, I can't work out, I can't talk to women, I can't go get a degree, I can't be an entrepreneur, then that's just what your life will be. And those things will be true. So, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one there. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe once again, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace.